Hello everyone, and thanks for stopping by to Scrap and Craft with Terry. Today we're going to make some side tuck tags with journaling space. This is a older M's Scrapbuster challenge with Melina. And I come across it, here a while back. Thought maybe I would add that into one of my videos because I like to make tags and ephemera. So that's what we're going to do today. It's a easy video, an easy project, and it's just for using up scraps primarily. So we're going to go ahead and get started. If you like my video, I ask that you give me a thumbs up and check out my other ones. So the tags that we're going to make are about 6 by 3. I think hers was a little bit smaller, but doesn't matter. You can make them whatever size you want. This is just out of one of my 6 by 6 paper pads that I've been using lately. So it's like a lighter weight cardstock, and we could use this for our back for journaling on, but we need a little pocket. So we're just going to glue it onto this paper. I've been using this lately for backing for tags and stuff. So that's what we're going to use. So after I glue, and I'm only going to want to glue, I guess I better pay attention to what I'm doing here. I'm only going to want to glue 3 sides. Depending on the side that you want your tag to open on, will be the side that you leave open. Now if you have it open on this side, you're only going to glue around, and then like I say, afterwards we'll cut our tag shape. Well, we could probably do that now. I would prefer, I think I'd prefer to have it fit my background, and then we'll cut it. So I'm only going to glue down here, across here, and across the bottom. The colors that I chose today, they're kind of gray and black. I've always wanted to do a black and white video. I mean, not a video, but a black and white journal. Yeah, black and white journal. And I think these colors would be perfect for it. So someday maybe. Every once in a while I'll do something with like the black and white paper, and then I just stick it aside. So if my day for making that journal comes about, I'll have a little bit of stuff to put in it. And that would be good. So what's everyone working on? Anything special? I have so many ideas, and it's hard to choose what I want to do first. Okay, we'll move this for right now. And here's my opening. So I'll just run this down and make sure that I'm not going to close my pocket up too much. Now up here at the top, after you get your angles cut, you could probably, well, if you would cut your angles beforehand, you could probably just glue across there and you wouldn't have to worry about the top of it being open. But I don't really think that's an issue. You don't have to make your, well, the paper that we're going to put inside is not going to go clear up to the top anyway. Just wondering. I think that should be a big enough angle. Almost seems like it should be a little bit more of an angle, but we're going to go with that. So now we just have to re-glue if it come apart there. Nope, I don't think so. Maybe my glue spread out enough there where I didn't have to. And then I think on the bottom, I want my corners rounded. So we might have to touch them up too. Oh, that's good. And I think that's good. So now I'll just ink around that a little bit where I cut the corners off. I pre-inked it earlier. Hopefully I didn't say I was going to glue it. We'll just ink around the back. Now, this is what I come up with for decorating. Now, I've like inked around these just to touch up the white edges. I think these colors go good on this. And let me see. I'm gonna have like this little tag on here, and you would be able to write anything in that little tag that you wanted. Down here, we're going to put pleasant. Let me bring this down a little. And then add just a number 77, just for nothing else but because. Okay, then at the top have these other little tags, and I thought I would put a brad in here. We're going to have ribbon up here at the top. I thought I would put a brad in here so this could just turn a little bit. So we'll go ahead and glue these down. Kind of had all of this in my mind before I started, so we'll see if that's how it turns out. Just going to keep all of this down a little bit away from the top because I don't want this to interfere with that little tag up there. Maybe I should slide this over a little. I can get my fingers under it. There. Then I think I just want my flower to overlap it, and that to just kind of sit in there and do whatever. Maybe I'll have the flower overlap that too, so I'll just glue this on first. I am not real good at collaging. So I'm winging it. So we'll just put that there. And then we'll set this somewhere like this. I think these are pretty. Something like that. And this can just come up right around in there. I think that's, I don't know if that's straight, but I can't move it now. Sometimes sitting here, it's hard to see if it's straight or cockeyed. And this is how them letters, or how them words printed, so I thought that went with it too, because it just prints that that white with kind of a grungy black look. Not that I want it grungy, but so now up here I'm going to poke a hole so I can put my ribbon in and put my brad in also. Probably put my ribbon in first and then my brad. We'll see how that works. I'm going to try with this smaller paper punch. And I'm just going to use this narrow black ribbon. Yeah, that'll go in there good. I just want to put that in there and tie it. See if I can tie it before I cut it. I'll go ahead and cut that off because like it's not working the way I thought it was gonna. Okay, so we're going to have our ribbon like that. Something like that. Okay, so I didn't like the way that looked, so I did it this way. I just went through the hole and looped it. And that's better. Now I'm going to see if I can go through my hole. Better try to pre-open this before I do that, because these are really stuck shut. Don't mind me, I'm off of the camera a minute. Okay, there we go. And I'm just going to stick that in there. Turn it sideways. Kind of got my hole off to the side a little bit, but I think that'll be okay. So we'll be able to turn this, and you'll be able to write in this little tag, and the back of it is just white. So I think that is our first one. What do you think about that? I think that turned out pretty cute. Oh, it's not done yet. Wait a minute. Well, the tag did turn out pretty cute. So now we have to fill our pocket. I got so excited about the tag, I forgot what I was doing. Okay. Now I just have coffee dyed paper, and it's only, I had strips, so it's only this wide. So you're going to want to fold it so it kind of fits into your pocket. Now you could make your strips of paper wider this way also, but this is what I had. So this is, Sorry about that, just disregard that. My hubby's homesick today. So we're just folding this over now. And then we're going to fold this back over. Let me even this up a little bit better. This is just coffee dyed paper, and it's pretty rippled, so. And then we're just going to stick this into our pocket. And then that'll stick out a little bit, and you can see that you have something in your tag. So that's our first one. I think that's pretty cute. Now on our second one, I'm going to go ahead and glue it down again. And I can just kind of go in there a little bit. So where I cut them off at, and this time, this one's going to open. Oh, it'll open the right way because I had it upside down, I think. Yep, this is right. So I added a little extra glue in them corners. And then we're going to trim it off. Make sure I have the right side. Yep, that's the right side. Well, that sure didn't stick. Maybe I waited too long. I don't know what I was doing. I knew what I was doing. I was checking to see if it was the right way. So let them sit a minute, and I'll cut my angles. How's everyone else doing? There sure is a lot of flu and everything going on around here. Hope everybody's staying healthy. Okay, now we're going to round these corners. And I'll check them again. A little bit there. I think that's good. I think them are good. Okay. Now on this one, it's going to be pretty much the same. It's just a different flower. And a different little label. Move it up where it belongs. And then we're going to have number 91 up here. This down here is going to say inventive. Move them down a little, and we're going to have this little black label up here. So if you have a white pen, you could write on this in white, or you could stick a little piece of white paper on there, but you can also do the journal on the back. I think it's cute anyway. I like this black flower. Let me see, how do I want that to sit? Maybe something like that will be all right. And then we'll just slide that under there before I push that edge down. Something like that anyway. I think I could just go on and on and on making these because they're so pretty. And I really like the colors. Okay, so we're going to make our hole in here. Hopefully I get this one more in the center. And we'll go ahead and put our ribbon in. Once you get going on this, it goes pretty fast. Okay, so about there, okay, and about there. Now we can, now I didn't have a white brad, so I used silver. Let me make sure this will open for me. Yes, it will. So I thought the silver would go good. I didn't have gray either. So there we go. So that is our second one. Now we're going to do the same thing with our paper. Just going to lay it on here. So see, there's a lot of stuff you can make with your scraps. And if you don't have scraps, well, you can make it out of new paper. And we'll just fold and fold. This will just go in our pocket. And there we go. So what do you guys think of them? I just think they're so cute. Love the colors. Let me know down in the comments what you think. Make sure that they're in so you can see them. And I hope you come back to see me for my next video. And until then, everyone, have a wonderful day. Give me a thumbs up and happy crafting. Bye for now.